In the last hour or so in Avowed, there are a number of choices surrounding Sapadal's fate, and we're going to go over each in this video to help you decide which is the best option for you. If you think they're a fun guy, you can keep them around, or if you find them to be a real spore, you can kill them for good. A wildcard option exists too, which is to merge with Sapadal, but let's get to it. If you want to see what could be regarded as the happiest ending, we'd recommend that you free Sapadal. In our playthrough, this had a very chilled impact on the final montage, with Sapadal coming good on its promise to be better. And the following is what you can expect with this ending, give or take a few different choices that we've made in our playthrough.
Freedom. We see your folk. Set clear the fog. We were so blind. We feel we will grow. We will remember.
I'm not sure. It's a relief that the Dream Scourge won't be a problem. Time will tell, I suppose.
We've cured the land, and we've even freed a caged god.
A lot of things have... Hey, me...
When you
What?
everyone.
It's...
Sapadal was responsible for the dream.
But the plague isn't over.
There won't be any new... Unfortunately, there's little we can do for those already. This will be a...
Wodka, no doubt.
Not good.
We saw, and the gods thought it.
Let's hope they'd...
It was Adir Zera.
Sapadal's power keeping watch.
Well, but come. We have...
Unraveled at last. We no longer feel her wire against our flesh. We are free always. We are free forever.
Silence falls over Paradise, as though you feel Sapadal close to your thoughts, stirring with interest. The Paradise militia rallies to you, the outsider. You take a moment to reflect on the calm. The Dream Scourge is over. You tell them the truth, how the plague came from freed from torment for the first time in centuries. Sapadal turns their prodigious curiosity to the people that shaped them. They observe the ways their people live, and they think deeply about what they see. Though they flinch away from moments of violence, and they grieve souls returned to them too soon, the rage that once shook cities to rubble no longer rules them. Instead, they come to you with questions. They want to understand. After a time, they begin tentatively to garden. Where they can, they improve the lives of Kith, and the suffering that troubled them is reduced, if never fully eradicated. Their grief compels them to love, and they love unreservedly, with the power of a god. Sapadal has questions about what happens tomorrow, and the day after. You do your best to keep them calm, until the voice in your head is little more than a polite whisper. After everything you've been through, you don't mind the company. The sounds of celebration pull you out of reverie. Many are waiting to greet you with open arms. You take a moment to catch your breath and savor it, because everything is about to change.
There is also the option to kill Sapadal, and this ending is kind of dark, but it still works. Nothing breaks and none of your companions mind too much, though you will get some strong words from some of the leaders of the Living Lands.
It has been so long. Our leaves curl. And silence. Stillness. We are done. Unsown. Peace.
Before we...
Glad the Dream Scourge is over, but
I'm sure it wasn't easy. But
I can't believe Sapadal is gone. For better or worse.
We took out the Dream Scourge and Sapadal in one fell swoop. Quite impressive, really.
you've saved the soul of the living lands.
Envoy?
me.
When you...
What did...
The or...
Everyone. It's.
I will... If you... You know...
Warden.
We...
Sapad...
But the plague...
There won't be... This...
What? I assume it is this god we have to thank for. They erupted from the earth the moment.
Nakutedek was raven.
We saw similar destruction at Nakukubel, and the gods saw fit.
You would not be the Emperor's envoy.
Sapadal was something new.
Sapadal was Nand...
The devastation of
Well, whomever takes this. But come.
As for you, Sapadal, maybe. Congratulations. I merely finished. Steel yourself.
Guys, you're all gonna make me sick. But carry on.
Then you hear it. There is an absence in your thoughts where Sapadal dwelled. Once, the god of the living lands would have flinched at this rare moment of tranquility. Instead, they are one with the silence. You tell them the truth, how the origin of the plague has been destroyed, put out of its misery, and leave it at that. Alone in your thoughts, you feel endless opportunities stretching out before you. This is the freedom Sapadal never had. You promise to cherish it.
Freeing or killing Sapadal won't ruin your chances with Kai though, so you can go with either one of these and still have that final romance montage card.
But the most unexpected boon of Kai's adventures is the romance that blossoms with the envoy. He'd thought his chance at love died with Tama. But after the envoy helped him accept that loss, he realized he'd found another chance with someone who saw him, knew him, and loved him as he was. He wouldn't let this one pass him by.
Another option that's proposed by Sapadal themselves is to merge with Sapadal. This ending is very dark. Your character gets overtaken by Sapadal with your own personality being pushed below the surface. This also ruins any potential romance you have brewing with Kai. The responses you get from your companions and other characters if you merge with Sapadal are kind of mixed, so we'll let the clips run and you can see how that ending plays out.
What if the bear spirit came to inhabit another's flesh? Unity, emergence, we would become one. We could guide you. We could care for you. You would never be desolate again. You would not question if you were loved, and no one would dare question your right to live. And we would never be alone. We would be entwined with your heart. Breathe. Do not fight us. Allow us in. Let us stretch our roots into you. Heart, spirit, lung, mind. You are ours now, and we are never letting you go. We are new. Better.
Very funny.
A dream without end. Now that we are together.
Hey, you're looking a little green around the gills. You alright? You seem different.
We are whole. Of this, we are certain.
Have you ever known them to act normally? You did what? What in Andra Steps does that mean?
I'm not sure. That's good, right?
It's a relief that the Dream Scourge won't be a problem. I only hope we can say the same about Sapadal. Time will tell, I suppose.
Kin and God entwine. The flower shades the soil in which it grows. Yes, we have become more.
What of the...
Wodka no doubt saw Sapadal as a threat to her authority.
I assume it is this god... They erupted from the earth the moment...
Nakutedek was riven.
We saw similar destruction, and the gods thought it best.
Altruism is fertile ground for...
It was Adir's arrival that disturbed Sapadal. We'll have nothing to fear from this god once we expel you from our lands.
Sapadal's power ravaged my people. I don't know that I can ever trust it.
Keeping watch over Sapadal was a sacred task Nandru gave.
Well, whatever happens, I suppose we can't put the godling back in the bottle now.
But you go on.
We have become more. Tell her. No, that is not what we will say. Tell her what we are.
It's talking to you, isn't it? There won't be...
Envoy? What's going on? Right. Makes...
Your envoy has made themselves in a threat to the very... Say your goodbyes while you can. Your envoy is nearly gone.
If you're still... you... Thanks for everything. Nimdude.
There will never be another you again, Envoy. And I'm sorry to hear that.
Right. This is what we wanted. This is what I wanted. I will never be alone again.
You can't even speak to comfort your friends, can you? Poor fool. You had a life of your own, and you threw it away.
Beloved, from the moment of your birth, your life was always mine. Now, tell her. Leave my land in peace, and I will spare your life.
You know I can't do that, fiend. You are a parasite. Farewell, Sapadal.
Famous last words.
You won't be missed, Ludwig.
You can't hope to win, parasite. Wherever Ludwig is now, she must be seething.
Of course, we'd be happy to kill her again, if needed.
She's done for, but we're not. Whatever's next, we'll face it. Together.
Gods, you're all gonna make me sick. But carry on.
Dead now. The roots will have her, and we will have you. Nothing will separate us forever. You will fight us for a long time, but you will lose. Our roots burrow through the walls of your muscles and the halls of your heart, tenderling through organs and bones. Every day, they spread further and deeper. Soon, you'll understand how much we love you, how much we need you. You will not remember why you fought, not for long. You will only know the root and the water and the crow and the joy of the wolves as the pack digs their teeth deep into the belly of the fawn. We will be together forever. We will never let you go.
There was another option we tried to go for, and this was trying to encourage Sapadal into taking vengeance. This didn't work for us, as they remembered that we spared Ygwulf and they want a similarly peaceful outcome. We weren't able to test what would happen here, as we hadn't made darker choices earlier in the game, so who knows, the world is your evil dark oyster. And that's all there is to Sapadal. If you found this helpful, be sure to check out our other Avowed guides, give us a thumbs up, and give the Radio Times Gaming YouTube channel a wee subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.